Need to redo that. So fugly. You know? Later. Amazon Music's Unlimited. Stop trying to curve it, broski. We don't want it curved. Oi! 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 Swear it's city. Oi! Oi! What was it doing? Ooh, why am I getting hit with power problems here? What's going on? Why do I just have a bunch of power problems right here? Why? Oh, I see why. I see. I see. That should be this one at least, okay. Yeah, what is happening to all of our water right here? Why is this happening? We didn't change the land or anything. Why is the water getting... stifled right there? Is it this bridge that we put in? Surely not. I know these bridges kind of suck, but this is just barely even a stream. Our water got way deeper up top too. What the heck is going on here? Why did that happen? Yeah, it's going good. For the most part. Just had a weird issue with the river, but it seems to be fine now. Yeah, things are going good. We had a nice movie after dinner tonight. Can't sleep, so I'm just on here. You know. Let's curve it all the way in. Yeah, it's usually what it does. My sleep schedule's all messed up. I've been home for quite a while now because of pretty serious health problems, but I'm about over them. I just hopefully had one of my last medical procedures this past Friday. And so, fingers crossed that'll be it, and I'll be back to work here in the next month or two. But since I've been home for such a long time, like, you know, my sleep schedule's really messed up. Like, I only sleep a few hours here and there, and I'm up most of the night, or I'm not allowed to do much. I've got all these weight restrictions and shit I gotta pay attention to, and you know, it kind of sucks. Limited to what I can do. But that's coming to an end pretty soon, hopefully, so I'll be going to bed at normal times like everybody else, and hopefully back to work, and looking forward to it. Where I'll still be playing this all night long and going to work, like, all exhausted. People will be like, are you hungover? I'll be like, no, I was just out playing video games. And I'll be like, oh, for God's sakes. Yep. Not sure where we're going with this road from here. Probably just going to bring it back across. I got the highway extended to there. I don't know that I'm going to change this one-lane highway from what it is, because it is only a one-lane highway coming and going out of the map. Like some of my co-workers that I work with, I still talk to and stuff there, you know. And they're gamers. Some of them play some other games that are similar to this, I guess. Like one of them plays that Anno something. I think it's like this, but it's like 1,000 years ago or something, you know. There's a couple other people I work with that are gamers, but everybody's into different stuff. A couple of them are like really into anime stuff, and I'm like, anime, I'm older, but I'm not ancient old. You know, I'm Gen X old. So I grew up with cartoons, but anime wasn't really in our repertoire when I was a kid. It hadn't really become a thing for us yet. And so I never really got into it like those guys do. But they're all into like these, I don't know, I can't get into this stuff. I'm more of an analytical person. I like big sandbox games. I like games that bring out creativity, that I can sit there for hours and do stuff like this, that where you can map out your own things. I like Minecraft. You know, I didn't like Minecraft at first. I'm like, that's just for freaking children. And then I learned about Redstone, and I sat there for like a year and mastered that stuff to the point where I can make, oh my god, giant fires. I can make anything you want in that game. I've created entire automated libraries for all stackable items in the game, you name it. Amazing stuff, you know. And that kind of stuff, figuring things out that are really difficult, you know. Like, I've made gambling machines in that game, like roulette wheels and stuff, and they work really good, too. I've even built in odd counters and stuff, like things that most people would never really be able to figure out, you know. So I like that kind of stuff, like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is, for me, a lot of fun because of the exploring and the building aspect of it. I haven't been there for a while to build because I'm just burned out with it, but like, it's a good game. Things like that. Skylines. Grand Strategy. I don't even know what that is. Is that for, can I get that on PlayStation? What is it? I'll have to Google that. Grand Strategy. Man, this whole place is getting burned down hardcore. What is going on over here? I got a fire station right here. What's going on? It's a big fire station too. I've not played Grand Strategy. I like strategy games though. I also gravitate towards games like the Hearts of Iron, things that I mentioned. I've never played any of those titles that you've just mentioned. Are those like more role-playing games? Or are they kind of like MMORPGs? There was one that I was playing a while back, and I kind of lost interest in it. It was a... Shoot, I don't even remember the name of it. Maybe something similar to that. What was it called that I was playing? Something Squall, or I don't remember what the hell the name of it was. I've gravitated towards like the Lara Croft Tomb Raider games were fun. The what was the series? The two brothers that are treasure hunters, and they go off and, you know, they treasure hunt for sailboats or, you know, pirate treasure and stuff. It was a series, a game series they made into a movie. That Tom kid, what's his name? Okay, yeah. I haven't played any of them yet. I might have to look them up and try them. There's one that I just started playing on here called Runic. I love the old school Zelda, the original Zelda from the Nintendo Entertainment System of the 80s, where you had that little character and you ran around and stabbing things and burning bushes, you know. And I Googled, I'm like, what's the equivalent for Zelda for PS5? And 10 different places, the game Tunic came up, and I started playing that, and it does remind me of a New Age Zelda game. It's not bad, actually. They've done a pretty good job with it. I'm actually stuck on it because it's so challenging, and I'm not really sure what to do. So I'm trying to figure that out right now, but I don't stream that one much because nobody ever watches it. Like, nobody ever likes to watch Tunic. I don't know why. People just don't like that genre of game or something. I don't know what it is. They think it's childish. I'm not sure what it is, but it's quite challenging, I will say. I like the Indiana Jones game for PS5 that they ported over from Xbox. That was a lot of fun, the most recent one. And there's a new one coming up, but I know it won't be out for PS5 for probably an extra year down the road, you know, because it's a Xbox exclusive. So I enjoy those kind of games. They're a lot of fun. Kind of adventure style, treasure hunting, kind of, you know, is there a secret tunnel behind that waterfall kind of game? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could be. It's not a scroller, but it kind of is, you know. But more of a 3D scroller, I guess. It's not bad. I enjoy it. I It's not everybody's cup of tea. Um, I do like the I do like the first-person shooter games to a point. Like, I love the Battlefield 6 game, but I get burned out on them really quickly. And once I realize there's a pattern to a map and players are just going to keep camping the same spots all the time and stuff, and there's not a lot of constant variety, then I'll immediately stop playing the game. And pretty quickly I did that with Battlefield 6. And I know it's a little different with that one, and you can really move around and not have to worry about that too much, but it started becoming that. And so I haven't played it for a while, but I need to get back to that, start streaming it again, because it is a really good, dare I say, one of the best first-person shooters I've ever played, I think. And I've played all of them, you know. That one is pretty special, with all the buildings that crumble around you and all the interactive surroundings. It's pretty cool. I will say I wish the maps had been bigger. I do know the next season is coming out, and apparently there's going to be some really, really large maps like they've had in the past, which is what I'm kind of looking forward to. So, man, those trees just never came back yet, huh? So that's where I'm at with that. I've got a couple other first-person shooters that I've just deleted off of my lists. I mean, I have them in the library just as backups I can re-download, you know, but some Call of Duty games and stuff. But I won't ever buy another Call of Duty game. They're just so, I don't know, I can't back their studios anymore, man. It's just no more Call of Duty for me. They're glitchy, overpriced. Can't do that kind of stuff like I used to. I want a good golf game, you know, but like those they still want like $70 for the one golf game I really want. It's like a couple years old. I don't want to pay $70 for an old game. Okay, let's start filling in this side of the river. I like car. I'm a in real life. I like cars, and I have a couple of cars that I cherish and have worked on over the years and gotten back to where they need to be, and then some, you know. And I love to drive and race cars, and I don't do it professionally or anything, but a long time ago I used to, you know, take the cars over to the racetrack and race them around. And so I love car games. I gravitate towards those. Like the Gran Turismo game for me is a lot of fun because I have the VR headset, and I can tell you, man, whoever made that game and put it into VR, they did their homework. It's just like driving a car. I mean, the mechanics are uncanny. They've done such a fantastic job, and I'm pretty addicted to it. Pretty addicted to it, actually. Too big. Let's put Birthday Plaza right here. Give them something weird right there that they needed something over here. They were without. And then we'll put some commercial around it. I will sometimes kind of play, like, I've got a couple of games that they're like, yeah, kind of like puzzle games that you can play in VR, and it's just like the Room games. You probably heard of the Room, you know. And they're just like games. The objects in the room, you know, some of them have stuff hidden inside them, or certain objects will unlock certain thing, or have a keys inside them that'll unlock the door, that'll unlock this, or unlock that, or whatever it is, you know. And I'll play those every now and again, because sometimes they are kind of a challenge. I did enjoy, and as a grown man, it's hard for me to admit this, but the Five Nights at Freddy game for the PS5, I kind of enjoyed that. It made me jump a couple times, you know, for a jump scare kind of game. They did a good job with it. You know. Oh boy, these folks don't have water over here. Yeah. Yeah, this is security breach one. Where you're in the mall. I thought it was pretty good. The graphics were pretty good in it, you know. It made me jump a couple times, I'll admit. No, I'm not gonna lie about that. It was fun. I never played a game like that before, so not really into horror genre so much, so I've never played any kind of horror games or anything. There was one horror game I did play, I don't remember the name of it. It was like the hallways kept changing and stuff, and like every time I'd go around the hallway, it'd be like, at one point the hallway looked really nice, and by the time I got around to the next time, it was like covered in branches and trees and stuff, and scary things moaning at you. I don't remember the name of that game, but I didn't care for it so much, I stopped playing it. I do like. I'm into more of a simulation style game, so like I go through phases, and I'm about ready to pick it back up. So there's the Arma game and the Hell Let Loose game. Hell Let Loose is coming out with a new version, the Vietnam version here. I think in the next month or so it's supposed to be released. And I'm definitely going to be playing that. And I loved the Hell Let Loose, the first version of it that I've been playing on PS5, which I've worked all my characters as high as you can get them, and I'm really good at it. It's a great game. And then the Arma game, I love the Arma game, though it's janky as hell. Like, to get anything done, it's just... Pardon me. To get anything done in that game is just a nightmare, like trying to load your truck or whatever it is. Flying isn't bad once you can get the hang of it, you know? And I love flying the choppers in that game. It's a lot of fun, especially since a lot of people aren't good with it. I am good with it. I could do all the J-hook landings and stuff. I love that game. It's a lot of fun. But I will start playing that game sometimes, and I will get addicted to just building your area to where you get your helicopter pad up and going and running supplies. No, I don't. I mean, I'm just using a PS5 controller when I do that. And it's, you know, I get addicted to running supplies back and forth and keeping those sites supplied. And I'll do one that's like way behind our lines, so like you're never gonna get attacked by the enemy unless there's like some troll. And you just keep getting the same guys coming back to get their helicopters, you know. And I'll just keep those sites going and going and going and going and going and going and going, so everybody can keep getting their vehicles. And I don't know, man. I get addicted to doing that, and I stopped playing it because I was spending a lot of time doing that, like playing that game. I'd spend 10, 12 hours a day straight playing that game. I mean, you can be in a match in that game for 15, 16 hours before it's done, you know? They'll keep going and 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 going sometimes. It's crazy. You get two good teams that are like good at working together and good at communication, and they keep fighting back and forth. Those games last and last and last. Hours and hours and hours. It really is. And you get carried away with it. I got to the point with that game where like I'd set an area up, and you'd have new people come in and they'd spawn into the game and immediately take supplies and build another armory site that you didn't need, to like to resupply yourself the armory tents. And I'd be like all upset in voice chat, like, stop doing that. We already have one over there. Go pay attention, And I was like, all right, I'm getting too hot with this game, so I stopped playing. I'm about ready to start playing it again, though, because it is a fun game. I was good at directing people around. I'm good at helping people in the game, as long as people are willing to take the help and like listen to instruction and follow it. I'm really good at giving it, but once people start really screwing around and messing up the team's play, then I start getting angry with them. I'll whack them, blow up the car they're sitting in or something, Have some fun. Start making them whine. I'm gonna make another district right here. But I really like that game. It's a lot of fun. I need to get back to it. I know Arma's probably had a few updates, an update or two at least, since I've played it last, I think. I believe. I think there might be some new maps too, or a new map. Not 100% sure about that. I remember reading an article somewhere. Vaguely. Pardon me. What else have I played that I really enjoyed? There's been a bunch of games. I'm looking forward to. I read the Gaming Bible or what, I can't remember who published that. There's a new Castlevania game coming for console. Prison Architect. I don't know if I'd enjoy that. That sounds kind of gloomy, bro. Prison Architect. That's some shit, bro. Is that really a game, or you just won my leg? I mean, I'm assuming that is really a game, considering they have games that's just power washing. Is it really? Oh, Jesus, dude. How old are you? Do you remember the game Leisure Suit Larry? So dumb. I can't believe nobody else has come out with that again. Oh, you're young. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm about. Yes, don't look that game up. I mean, for you nowadays, the kids nowadays, that's really tame, actually. When we were kids, Leisure Suit Larry was like shock and awe, and Leisure Suit Larry is probably like Grand Theft Auto Light when we were kids, but without the shooting, the stealing, and the robbing. Well, kind of, but like it wasn't. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's nothing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what style I want stuff back here, so I'm just planting it and letting it go, and we'll throw some schools and whatnot back here. I'm going to make a few houses up here. I'm going to make some trails coming up here for a whole bunch of camping up in the mountains. Because I've got all these packs that are all this stuff that's like, tents and campfires and cabins and stuff that we can put up there. Attract my sim people to go camping. Get out of the grind of working. Let them go camping. I'll put in way too much residential through here, and then some where's the nearest firehouse? Oh, wow. Firehouse there. We're we're good on PlayStation back here. Don't need to put that. That's great. Health, we're good on health. How about death services? I bet you we probably definitely should put one of those over here somewhere. Oh yeah, for sure. We'll just put one right there. That should be enough. Let's put in some kind of leisure over here, maybe like a community pool. I think would be a nice addition. We'll put it right here so the dads can like take their kids swimming at the community pool, but also like watch the trains as they go by. You know, because guys like trains, right? I don't know. And these guys need something else over here. Sports hall and gymnasium. Let's give them... Wait, this is Lake Hills. Let's give them a lake. I don't know if I can fit one in here. Oh yeah, that's going to take up all those houses though. Who cares? Let's do it anyway. Oh yeah. I told my wife today I've told her a couple times over the years, but Valentine's Day is one of my least favorite holidays as a man because it's only geared towards the woman. It's only geared for men to go out and buy flowers, roses, and chocolates and all this stuff for the woman. Take the woman out, woo the woman. There's nothing for the guys on Valentine's Day. What the fuck's the point of Valentine's Day? There's nothing for me. Like, there's no man chocolates, like, in the shape of a mustache with a cigar in the box for me. There's nothing like, you know. Give me a box of beef jerky in the shape of a heart, you know? What the fuck? I want something. And every year I do something nice for my wife, and every year I feel left out. You know? I'm just like, what the fuck? It's not fair. After, how many years I've been married? 20-some years. I just get tired of doing the same shit over and over. One of these years I want, like, you know, a 6-pack of beer and a fucking blowjob. You know, yeah, I know it is. I know. Oh yeah, another one of these lakes over here. Let's put something different over here, like. You know what I do need? I need some park maintenance buildings really bad. Like all over the place. Let's try to jam one in somewhere down here for one. Definitely put a park maintenance building in over here somewhere. Get rid of these buildings and put a park maintenance. Come on, why is it not letting me put it there? Too steep. Oh, come on, really? All these other buildings are here. Okay, I'll put one right there. This will make the parks nicer and more attractive. Maybe we'll get more visitors and stuff. Oh. Is that my... That's park maintenance, yeah, okay. That should be enough for the whole map for now. 3 of them, I think. We can finally afford to do this kind of stuff, so I might as well. Yeah, let's give them... Where are those hotels at? Yeah, let's give them one of these guys. Give them this roadside hotel. Which one is it? Yeah, we want this one. And then right next to it, we'll put this roadside diner. Right at the end of the bridge. You know, it's just like a little seedy ass, you know, probably cigarette burn on the carpet, stain on the sheets motel. And you know what, let's make the other one. We'll make the one with the pool. Less seedy. The Oasis. It's got a nice pool though. I make up whole scenarios as I'm playing my game, sometimes. This is Bob's house. Bob is a nice guy, but he's got a bad gambling habit. Well, you know. I get bored. Sometimes it's fun. A hypermarket. Let's put in something really dumb back here, like the Statue of Liberty. No. What is this? Statue of Shopping, Plaza of the Dead, Lazarette Plaza, Statue of Industry, Statue of what else? Metro Park, Bird and Bee Haven, City Arch. The Bird and Bee Haven might be something cool to put in back around here somewhere. I don't know. I want something Fountain of Life and Death. That's weird. Climate Research Station. I'll put that up like... Where did I put that little... Wonder... Heck no. Fit? No. Here maybe? Okay. Maybe I should have that on top of a mountain somewhere instead. Wonder if that makes a difference with it? Probably not, right? More accurate weather reports. Okay, we'll see. I don't know. It's an attraction for them though, so I'll go with it. Alright. Let's start flopping houses up the hill here. I don't know if I want this to be the entrance to a whole bunch of camping or what I'm going to do here. I think it will be a big hiking path that brings them up here. And then there'll be some camping on top of the mountain up here. Right, by the fire tower. I'll have to designate it a pedestrian area, and I'll have to make room for the pedestrian buildings we need to support it. And that will have to go somewhere right down through here. Those buildings are pretty large, if I remember correctly. Let's look at them again. Pedestrian, service point, large, small cargo. Okay, so I can get one of those in there, okay. Small garbage service point. I just need the small pedestrian service point. Maybe we'll put in I might not need to do that, actually. Hold on a second. Where is it this one? Nature Reserve. Campfire site, yeah, okay. I don't think I need to do that. I just need to designate this as a park area tool. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just designate this as a park area. The ridge of this mountain right here will be a little park. I'm actually going to make a town up here somewhere. We should start that process right now. We're all the way over here. I'm about ready to build up into it. How are we going to get a road up there to make it look good, though? And where is the town going to be? I guess probably right here. Backwoods town behind this mountain. Maybe we can have a couple small communities up here. One over here. We'll have a couple of gondolas going up over here and back down into the town. This will be okay right here. Though I wish we could go off like right there too, would be great. But of course not. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll introduce a good excuse for me to make a bridge tunnel system through the mountains. We can make another small mountain town over here. Valley highways that lead us down into a new area. Make a bunch of mountain towns, stuff that leads tunnel or road under that bridge right there. I could even introduce a water source and make a new stream from up here and stuff. You know, you just, at least on City Skylines 1, the only option I have to do that to make a water source is they have these little pipe outlets that you can hook up to your water system to release excess water that your system is creating that your city isn't actually using. And you can use those to make like a little water source and then disguise it with trees and stuff and bushes. It just looks like water coming out of the ground, and it looks like the start to a stream or river, you know. Or just a really small creek, really, unless you use multiple of those things. Yeah, so let's pick out some areas. Let's do this campsite first. So we'll make it come up here, and we'll just do a small campground right here, right? Little trail that stops here, maybe does a little circle. We'll have some campsites that come through. Maybe a cabin. And that's it. Then we will try to figure out the road to go up there to make it look good. I don't know. The town is going to be right here, so we want to do a road probably have to do some work back here to kind of make things a little flatter, but like no problem. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. I'm just gonna put it in right now. That's what she said. Alright, yeah. Oh. Riverside Road here. Oh, perfect. There's a perfect zone right here. Okay, curve. Make a hard left. Up this hill, maybe. No, please, yes, baby. Come on, you can do it. No, nothing like that, does it? If we take more of a angled approach. Oh, you see that? Went blue for a second. Oh, it tunnels. Yoink. Zoom right up and through there with a tunnel. Okay. Not what I expected it to do, but I guess we'll take it. How are we gonna do this? It's too steep. Let's do a little bit of landscaping through here and kind of unsteepen this. Okay, so I guess we want to slope the terrain, but we want to slope it more towards that, right? Maybe it'll let us do it now. Let's see. Not really. I'm not going down. Of course not. It can't be too steep, right? I mean, it doesn't seem like it to me. Oh, come on. Oh, it's gonna turn blue. No. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to just zigzag. Let's see if it'll even let me do that. Too steep. Come on, broski. Let me do something here. It's gonna let me tunnel it again. I don't want to do that though. Let me tunnel it up higher. No. Alright, so I guess this is a really bad place to bring the road. Without some major reconstruction of the mountainside. I don't want major reconstruction. Ooh, I wonder. Let's try it right here. So we're like, we're just kind of come in like this, right? Kind of go boom, and then, hey, come on, let me do that, baby. She's like, no, you will not do that. I like it anyway. Alright, well, my road didn't work like I wanted it to. The only way I'm really going to get a road up here is if I put a tunnel or something. Kind of wanted a nice mountain road, but it's supposing to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. If I could just find a nice, gentle... Let's try right here, right? We're going to go right up through here. Where the trees grow is a good spot, right? It's gotta be the ticket. Oh, that's looks like it. Oh. So that way. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh. Is there a tunnel? There is a tunnel, but who cares? The tunnel's cool. We're almost there. Where's the town gonna be? Like right there. Okay. For real though. Come on, just let me do something here. There we go. Is it gonna just let me go over top? No. Wow, it made one hell of a tunnel. I like it like that. Not right there. So where do we want it to go? Probably I mean, I guess that's probably a decent spot, but yeah, why not? Or, well, like right there. Oh god, it's gonna put it out no matter where I do. The same spot. Okay. Well, I guess that's where it's going. We'll put some big boulders and stuff around this, so when they're coming through the tunnel, it looks like, ah, big boulders, help. Yeah, let's put some in right now, actually. Come on. Oh, there we go. Old cave. Didn't want that. Alright, so we got a decent rocky looking entrance there for it. Let me map out a little road system up here so we can have some houses. But first off, let's kind of do a little bit of this. We want our level to be level-ish to about here. Give them not a big town, but, you know, something worth building on. Soften the terrain. Easier time getting roads in and out of here. And Making it look good with the buildings and stuff without huge elevation issues when they build. Doesn't look like I'm doing much there, but if you pay attention, it is changing it ever so slightly. Enough that's going to make a big difference for us when we build. Alright. That should give us much more flat ground to kind of plop a little community down in here that's worth plopping down. Alright. Let's make a curve. But I'm not perfect. But this is actually a pretty good song. It's got feeling. Mm-mm. Oh shit. Alright. We can fill in a little bit of a neighborhood through there at some point. And then we'll put some water up there real quick. And we'll put a power line going up the mountain somewhere so I don't have to put more power up there. Because right now, that's just too much power. Too much money being spent on power if I do that. What is happening right here? We're gonna make that residential. Where's the other one at? That is going to be connected to... Oh, we can't. That's the... Oh, I see. That's what we're going to do instead. Deregulate that, because I don't want a one little tiny building going right there. Let's just leave it. And we'll stick a tree or something there. Like a beautiful redwood. Why not? Boom. Oh, look at that. Another one right there. See how beautiful. An endangered redwood in that neighborhood. I don't know that I like these buildings this tall. I might have to dumb them back down to low-grade residential and make it more of the neighborhood we want. You know what I'm saying? Because then we start having problems like this. Oh, you know what I can do? Okay, we'll designate that. And then we're going to also designate the residential to be the self-sufficient buildings. Alright. That's going to make this look a little bit better right through here. And less 1980s fucking Russia. Feel it. Russian yet. One vodka, you come here. Vodka. This is Little Russia. We should rename the whole neighborhood. Where were we just now? Over here, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, unpause. Didn't realize we were paused. Oh, this is just going to go bloop. Rebuild itself. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now, let's put a parking lot and some stuff over here. Does that give us a parking lot in this one? What does this thing give us? The main gate. Main gate. Small. Side gate. Alright, so we want... Let's get the hotels out here. Hotels and retreats. See if there's anything appropriate for up here. The Old Inn. Mountain Lodge. That might be appropriate if we could fit it in. Oh, you know what? I believe I actually have... let's see. Seaside Resorts. Mountain Village. Here we go. The Buffalo Resort. Creek Lodge. The Hotel Blue Peak. Hotel Castle. Hotel Torino. Hotel Garden. Hotel Ice Hill. Hotel Les Alpes. Hotel Madonna. What's the Les Alpes one looks like? Oh, the Les Alpes one would actually fit right here. Kinda actually look not too bad. But we're gonna go ahead and not put that one there. Maybe something different. That's way too small. Monte, no. No. What is this? Oh, this looks like a little castle, doesn't it? does not want to go in there. I'm going to go there, though. Oh no, this just looks like an oversized house from the 80s. Hotel Pine. Oh, it's like a little ski chalet or something. Mountain Inn. What is this? Lodge and restaurant. Ooh. Maybe we'll do that. The lodge and restaurant. Yeah, 'cause people can go hiking and camping. And then if they get sick of being dirty out in the woods, they can just come down to the lodge and the restaurant and pretend like they're camping. They could just go day hiking and come down here and tell people they went camping. Put it on their Instagram. We went camping. Check my Insta. Yeah, we're gonna put this right there. Maybe. God. That's probably not the best place for that, but let's see what happens with it. I want to go back and find another one. The Mountain Inn. Maybe that's what we should put here. Hold on a second. Will it even fit? No. That doesn't fit down here, though. But that doesn't look very mountainy. Like, the mountain's bigger than the Mountain Inn. Okay, that's not gonna fit. Yeah, one that looks like a castle. Hotel Castle. How about that one? Come on, let's get this one to fit. Hotel Castle, baby. We want the castle. No. Hotel Castle's like, no, you don't deserve to have me here. Oh, you know, that actually fits pretty good right there with that little... The Creek Lodge. Let's leave it. What do we put right behind it, though? Can I jam something right behind that thing? Let's see if it'll let me. That will. Okay, what do I put there? I should probably put a fire station and a police station. Actually. Can I put a fire station right there? No. Well, I could put a small fire station right here. Hey. Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's also do this one. Let's do... Countryside. Mountain Police. Where's my mountain fire station, though? Countryside Fire. I thought I had a mountainside fire. Mountain fire station, there we go. There we go, and that fits that area way better. Mountain police station. In case there's any riffraff causing us some problems. You know. That's not gonna fit though. How about this? What's this? Historic police station. Let's put that in there. Heck yeah. That fits perfect, and it kind of goes with the architecture up here. Okay, let's give these guys some water too. Alright, stop complaining about not having water, for God's sakes. Alright. Come on, houses, build. So we get some power up to these dude, man. We're gonna need, something we can use people alone. I don't really need to put this back here, do I? I guess I do. I can't listen to this. I don't really like this artist. No, I don't. I don't wanna listen to this now. Please no. Don't subject me to any more. Range strength, falling strength, field of view. I don't dare mess with the rain on this map. I've turned rain on and never been able to get it to shut off, even when you shut it off. I wonder, do I have this under the Band Heights? Let's see if Woodland Heights. Which one is the... Okay, that is Woodland Heights. So let's experiment. What's this going to look like if I put a commercial one in? What is this? Not sure what these turn into. Oh, the hotel's on fire. Nice fast fire response. Did you see that? You know, I'm gonna kick myself for doing this, but I don't care for these buildings the way they are like this here. So let's take that off and let the residential buildings just be normal houses that grow. Maybe we'll get some bigger style mansions and stuff that'll fill in through here. But I don't want those self-sufficient buildings over here, because we've got those in like 2 or 3 different places throughout this build so far. Which is, one of them's right here, this valley view, and they'll all start looking like this, you know. And they're nice and all, but like, they're kind of limited when they get bigger. But the normal housing, on the other hand, does not do that. You have a ton of variety like this here. You'll have little apartment buildings or houses, and not those, that's a bad example. Where's the one neighborhood that we have? Like this one here. This is what it'll look like. Something similar to this. Depending on the size and whatnot. That's what we want. Yeah, something like that. Should probably put some education over here. I don't believe we've put anything like that over here. I don't think we've put anything over here like that at all. Put an elementary school in. Here on the main road. There. We'll put another one in over here. Let's give them a high school. They just get the one though. Kind of centralize that one right here. Give them a library. We'll give them the country library. Takes up less space. We'll put that right next to the high school. Okay. Let's also give them a... No, they've got death services. They're good. What is this? They're good. They're good there. There we go. Man, this place is on fire freaking again, dude. What is this right here that keeps catching fire? The Willow residence, a bunch of drug addicts. We'll delete this place. We don't want anything being built there, though. Let's try to block that with path layers. stuff build up here faster, please. Oh wait, maybe that's why we're not actually getting... What happened right here? Oh, we took the spot. I refuse to power these places until these places just build themselves up. They'll power it eventually. Alright. I mean, I guess we can make it happen really quickly. Well, maybe. Oh man. Alright, we'll start making a path going up here so they'll actually come visit this place. Oh, cool. Oh, probably direct the pathway there. What the heck? Alright, so is it gonna let me put one of these things in without... Well, hopefully it doesn't break it again. That might. There we go, okay. Does this have a campfire or anything? Let's give him a campfire. One there. Another one on this side. Oh, there we go. This is stupid. I can't have those like that. Get more flat ground. Oh. Oops. Didn't mean to delete the path. There we go. We'll save that for a different site. That should be good for now. Why isn't anyone coming up here? Come on, baby, get up. Let's go. They don't wanna fucking walk all the way up a hill. It's too much work. They don't wanna go up that hill. It's costing me tax money. Money, money. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Wonder what that noise was. Whoa. Fuck. It's only supposed to be one balloon. What's going on, dude? I don't understand why there's so many. None of them are landing. There's only supposed to be one. What kind of glitch is that? They're all trying to escape. Get me the fuck out of this crazy town. God, this music is horrible. Oh God, Morgan Wallen, what an asshole. I don't want to fucking live with that douche nugget. God almighty. Rather like a cactus. I said it. I'd rather lick a cactus than listen to Morgan Wallen. I'd rather clean a cat litter box than listen to Morgan Wallen. I'd rather fold laundry and do dishes than listen to Morgan Wallen. Because my God, I don't understand what happened with that thing, but it just went a little bonkers. Let's put it back now. But just one. It's only supposed to have one balloon, not 50 balloons. What is happening? Why is it doing this? No. You're not supposed to have so many, bro. Why? This is ridiculous. I've never seen it do this before. I've seen it launch balloons, but not like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Launched 11 balloons. Somebody get a BB gun. I don't know what the big attraction is there. Strange. Is it? I don't know what it could be. Maybe it'll go in cycles, I don't know. I'm gonna put a stadium in right there or something in the next day or so. Start working on this tomorrow. I was gonna do this today, but it's Valentine's Day, so I spent more time with my wife today. We'll do the park stuff in here as well. Start laying it out and getting the entrances down and stuff. I don't understand why it's released so many of these, but 11 of them. Let's see how our little camping area is doing. People are coming in. See where this train goes. I'm sure we could just guess by where it's going up here. Right out of the city. Can't be going anywhere else. Let's pick a person coming into the map and follow them. Anybody that will let me click on, I guess. This guy. Let's click on him. Let me click on him. Let me click on him. Come on, come on. Oh, follow this guy. He's going so fast. Guess we can just pause him. Come on. Let's see where this guy goes. Owner Sterling Finch. Shopping tourist. Driving out of the city, but he just came in. Let's see where he goes anyway. He just came through to pay the tolls, I guess. Okay, he paid his toll. There he goes. Pick a different tourist. Let's pick this truck right here. A Jeep. Kathleen Cook. Unemployed. Driving out of the city. No, how about this one? Driving to sauna. Rosemary Holmes. Let's follow her because I don't remember where the sauna is. Alright, girl, take us to the sauna. Go to the sauna with Rosemary. It's my birthday, so she's taking me. Sauna with Rosemary, here we go. Oh, you know what we need to do too? Because we're losing a shit ton of money right now. I forgot about this. Hold on a second, we need to pause. We'll get back to Rosemary in a second. Because, yikes. Alright, let's go back down and find Rosemary. I think she was this little green station wagon right here. Where is she? This one? Come on. Highlighter. Yes, just highlight Rosemary. There we go. Come on, you can do it. There she is. Alright, let's follow her. We're going to the sauna. Traffic, lots of trucks. She's flooring it. In the fast lane. This truck's starting to tail her. This is my friend Rosemary. She's unemployed, but her husband's super rich. She's taking me to the sauna for my birthday. I guess that's where we're going. Going through the tunnel. Oh, that's where she went, right there. Okay. She went pretty far, man. Like way... From way over here, all the way down to... right there. And that's That's a pretty big haul. Let's pick one more person. Go from this road right here, though. Pause. What's this yellow car? A Jeep. So this guy's driving to Industry Park. What's this little guy? Let's follow this dude. What even is this thing? A car or what? Some kind of motorcycle. Electric transport ride. Huh. Mall of moderation. That's good. The mall of moderation. Park. Walk, huh? Let's pick one more entering vehicle. There's trucks. Yeah. Let's see, where's this scooter going? Driving out of the city, and I don't want him. There's this little VW bug going. Roadside diner. Let's follow him. Roadside diner. Person and let him go to bed. Let's see, we'll follow somebody from way over here. Pause them. Let's follow this blue car. Old Bridge Park. Brittany Peters. Britney Spears Records. Brittany Peters, take us to some park. Come on, Brittany, drive like you mean it. Take us to the park. There's the ocean down there. Put some resorts in over there for people to enjoy. Brittany's really driving a long, long way to go to this park. It must be a really nice park. Or, the most likely scenario is Brittany is currently cheating on her husband with a guy named Peter. And she's driving to this park that's in a different city to meet Peter. And Peter's kind of a creeper. And he's the one that requested to meet at a park instead of like a restaurant or something. Because he's too fucking broke to take her out to eat. So that's why Brittany's going to this park. To meet Peter. And it's almost guaranteed Peter's going to ask Brittany if she would like to get a hotel room. And then he's going to stick Brittany with the hotel room bill. And then Brittany's husband's going to find out because, you know, it's going to be on the credit card bill. All hell's going to break loose. Then Brittany's going to go run into Peter just to find out that Peter lied. And Peter has a whole family. Kids and a wife. Not only does he have one wife, he's got 3 wives because he's Mormon. She didn't know. And it was just an interview to be part of his Mormon slave harem. he's cheating on her, on his wife. Poor people. It's Valentine's Day, how dare they? Alright, I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm starting to become delirious and make stupid shit up. Let's go to bed. I'll do my little mountain town later. I got bored with it. Sidetracked is more like it. Not really bored. Where the hell is the mountain town? Is this it right here? Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, it's also right here. We should put like one house way here with no power. Just one. Let's do it. No power, no water, just super rural. That's all you get, dude. Way in the back. Yep, not a whole row of houses, just one house. One house right here. Watch it grow. I'm gonna laugh if it actually grows. I gotta go to bed. That's not growing. Yeah, we're up to 94,000. Almost 100K. I have 100,000 people in this little town right here. Can you see it? No, I'm just kidding. No. Why so many balloons all of a sudden? It used to only put on like one or two. Now there's like 11. At least spread them out a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Oh, do I have a lot of death over here? Do I not have any death services? Shit. I better put something in. It'll start to smell really bad from all the dead people waiting for a ride. All 7 hearses out that quick. All these dead people get picked up now. Eventually. Starting to disappear slowly but surely. push an ambulances out for some reason. Not that I really need it. My health isn't good right in this city. It's really good. Even though I've got freaking dead people all over the place all of a sudden. Not sure why that's happening. Not everywhere, just in a couple spots. Probably because I just don't have enough death services. Let's double check down here real quick before I go to bed. Yeah, I could probably use another one down here somewhere. Under the bridge downtown is where I drew some blood. Under the bridge downtown. You're not getting enough. Alright, it's time for bed. Before bed, let's just hit this place with a meteor or two. Just for fun. Where's it gonna hit? Just bam, right here. I'll hit him. I'll hit there, and there, and there. Oh, and right there. Hello. See if anything happens. No shelters for you. Oh, tsunami is going to destroy the whole region if it actually hits. Are they going to go? Come on.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Did some serious damage.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
Oh, yeah, right.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
This car's got launched so far.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
What the heck?
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
That's fantastic. Alright, now what about the tsunami? The tsunami is coming. Maybe. Is the tsunami coming? Is the tsunami coming? Something's happening. Fire. Fire. Raging fire. Oh, another meteor strike. Crap.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
That one has a bigger crater than the others for some reason, it seems. This one's actually big, but they have two craters on the same spot. Where's my flood, man? I want my biblical flood. Huh. Cool down, but we've never had one actually cool up. Broken on this one. I guess no tsunamis.